Hey everybody, as you know, last night was game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Boston Bruins. Um, Game went well, I guess you can say, depending on what side you're rooting for. I mean, this was probably the best hockey game this year that we've seen. Very entertaining, had lots of hard hits. A little scoring. Goaltenders were playing phenomenal for both teams, and we will be taking a look at some of the stats, how the Pens played, and what I think will happen in Game 4. So stay tuned, because here it comes. Okay, now besides the fact that both goaltenders, including Tomas Vokoun from the Pittsburgh Penguins, played out of their minds, everyone on Pittsburgh seemed to have a little bit more drive. The drive that they had in the first series and the Ottawa series. Now, not saying that that was enough. I knew, it would help, and as you can see, it did. This game took 2 overtimes to get, which makes the 24th overtime period played in just this year's playoffs alone. So there's been a lot of good battles. I think this year's playoffs has been the best for the teams that were involved in the playoffs. Now, who do I think should win the series? As a Pittsburgh fan, I think they should win. But the facts are facts. I don't think there's going to be anybody who can beat a team 4 times before that other team gets a win, especially when 2 of those games are on that other team's home ice. Pittsburgh did play good on the road. They were able to kill off, I believe it's their 14th and 15th consecutive power play in this game alone in the Stanley Cup playoffs. So, they're doing good on the penalty kill, but they're not producing when they have a power play either. They went 0 for 6 in this game. You have a man advantage, you have to get it done. It's as simple as that. Boston was playing sloppy, basically trying to give this game away to Pittsburgh. Alright, now talking about more Boston Bruins, if you will. Now I know they're playing, Boston strong, which as they should. It was a terrible happening that what happened in Boston with the marathon bombing, and they should be playing for their city. That right there has seemingly drove them through the playoffs to get to where they're at now, 1 game away from making it to the Stanley Cup Finals, and good for them. You know what? Right now they're playing like they want it more than Pittsburgh. Tuukka Rask stopped 53 shots last night. He faced 54. That's unheard of. No team goalie should make that many saves in a game without letting more than 1 goal go by. You face 54 shots and you're able to stop 53 of them. In my mind, the second star of the game, which is what Tuukka Rask got over Patrice Bergeron, who was able to score the game-winning goal. I get that, but I think he's the number 2 star. Tuukka Rask should be the number 1 star. What I don't get, Evgeny Malkin being the 3rd star. Yeah, he played better, but ultimately didn't get the win. He hit the post way too many times on shots and wasn't able to find the twine. Came close a couple times, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you points in high games. It doesn't help you win games. I guess that's why they call him the Steel City, for the fact that they just can't seem to find twine. They can find the post a lot, but they can't find twine. And you know what? If they don't pull it together, play like they did in Game 3, during Game 4, Penguins are going to get swept. And as much as it pains me to say it, I think it may happen. I don't think anyone can put anything past Tuukka Rask at this point in time. Well, there you have it. I don't really think there's much more to say. The Penguins came out with intensity. They skated fast. They hit hard. They were able to fire a ton of shots on goal, and only one of which to go by. They played like they wanted it. They were the better team yesterday, but wasn't able to get it done. Boston's goaltending is seemingly being able to trump great play from your star players. Now, do I think Pittsburgh is going to get swept? Could happen. I don't want to see it happen, but it could. So next time you see me, playoff beard may be gone, but you know what? If the better team wins, then the better team wins. So that game is tomorrow, Game 4 in Boston. We'll see what happens. Which Penguin team will show up. So until then, you keep doing what you do. I'll keep you up to date with everything sports.